LWR, London World Radio. With over 16 genres of music and talk stations, all accessible from one place. It's entertainment to ensure your enjoyment levels are consistently high. On LWRradio.com and LWRradio.co.uk are our portals. We bring you LWR Classic with 60s, 70s and 80s soul, funk, grooves and boogie. LWR Reggae, housing the best of rockers, lovers rock, roots and culture, plus bashment and more. LWR House, from the original home of house, incorporating soulful, deep, afro, disco and classic house. The music of the 90s, noughties comes under LWR Reload and includes R&B, slow jams, true and neo-soul. LWR Hip Hop covers the emergence of rap, hip hop, electro, conscious, gangster, G-funk, party and break beats right through to the mid-noughties, greatest releases and the sounds of the underground. LWR Afrobeat encompasses the Woken Continent's feast of music such as Afrobeat, Rumba, Highlife, Bakosa, Kuwaito and more. Non-stop beats. LWR Extra is the contemporary home of all that's good and great today. Hear urban, trap, R&bass, funky house, grime, R&B, slow jams all day, every day. LWR Dance provides many of the subgenres making up electronic dance. Plenty of drum and bass, jungle, hardcore, techno and EDM. LWR Fusion involves highlights of the best cool jazz, Latin jazz, conscious rap, lo-fi, along with chill out. The LWR Dubstep platform is the best of classic, post-chill, hard, tech, drum, sub, ganja and more. LWR Rock shows off the original, unheralded pioneers of rock and brings the story up to date. On LWR Worship, there's a subtle blend of spiritual and inspirational music, marked by having a cross-faith appeal. Music for all. Music, please. LWR Live platform is dedicated to unique live broadcasts, concerts, performance, gigs, and LWR live and recorded events. That leaves our speech-based stations. LWR Sport concentrates on much of what happens in international and national sports. Whenever or whatever sporting activities proceed, we aim to broadcast the best sporting occasions. LWR Comedy uniquely has a 24-hour uninterrupted format of comedy in the form of stand-up, review, stage, sketch, and much more.
Complete physical, mental,
LWR Health, Fitness and Well-being is just a lifestyle and a way of life. All our lives in sharp focus.
We strive to achieve. Not just
Our flagship station is LWR Talk, which covers up-to-date national and international news, topical news, views, reviews, interviews, documentaries, live sports, stories, and of course, current affairs. To access the hub, join us at www.lwrradio.com, and for our television programming broadcast, join us at www.lwrradio.co.uk. LWR, all your media needs in one place. Get on to LWR right now.
Your girlfriend's favorite DJ, DJ Trevor Smith.
Trevor Smith. Trevor Smith. Smith.
Rocksteady.
Reggae, 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 reggae.
Hey, sounds call you down. Girl, them and up on our race. Yeah, it's simple but it's true, baby. Uptown style, I would say. Girl, I love you, but you love me forever. I said I love you forever. Girl, I miss you, but you love me forever. I said I want a man tender. Uptown thing, them a height it, height it. Uptown thing, them a height it, height it. Height it, height it, go bimbo shell. The bees a go bite up on your tender toe. Height it, go bimbo shell. Girl, the bees a go bite up on your tender toe. Then it's too height it. So me say you're too fighty. Me say me look through the door and see you really get some more. Breathe through the hole and see you really squirt the gold. Height it, go bimbo shell. The bees a go bite up on your tender toe. Till I stand fighting.
That you love is easy, but I know this one is real.
Really and truly, as long as you love I check me, I would say. Right, tonight it go bimbo shell. He's a go bite up on your tender toe. It go bimbo shell.
Well, good evening and welcome. It's Smith. I'm back here doing my thing again. Yep, it's Wednesday evening, 8 till 10 or a little bit after this. We do our thing, taking you down memory lane. Many thanks to Trinity. Also DJ Paul, still J Paul's fantastic show as per normal. It's Trevor Smith. I'm here just giving you the music from back in the days. The weather forecast for the next 3 days. Thursday 16 degrees centigrade and sunshine. Thursday we're down to 13, Saturday back up to 15, and on Sunday rain. You know what? I didn't even know it was going to be a bank holiday this weekend. That actually just caught me out, the whole bank holiday situation. Anyway, we go back in time. Y-Girl, Earth and Stone. It's Trevor Smith here on LWR Radio. Good evening to you.
Did we have to Why, girl, did we have to Why, girl, did we have to Why, girl, did we have to We've been together for so long.
Earth and Stone and Why Girl, and the question is why? Actually, why have you not come down to see us yet? All those kind of old school reggae music's been played down at Hamways by Coxon, also Mandingo, who joined us, and DJ Jeremiah, Fuzzy D, and myself down at Hamways. You need to come down here. A fantastic time. It's reggae in the West End. You've got to come down and enjoy yourself. We are having fantastic music and a fantastic night too. Sugar Minor here on LWR Radio. It's Trevor Smith here until 10.
Well, do by the look in your eyes, I can realize the girl she's in love with me. The girl she's in love with me. Alright, and by the way she's been acting, it started showing that she's in love with me. I know she's in love with me. Don't try to hide your feelings, girl. Don't try to hide your feelings, girl. Don't try to hide your feelings, girl. Let it go, let it go. You're loving, let it show, let it show. You're loving, let it go, let it go. And we live in harmony. Oh baby, just you and me. I say you're acting so shy. I don't wonder why. I know you're in love with me. The girl, she's in love with me. Alright, I got to make my move, or I might just lose the girl that's in love with me. I know she's in love with me. Don't try to hide your feelings, girl. Don't try to hide your feelings, girl. Don't try to hide your feelings, girl. Let it go, let it go. You're loving, let it show, let it show. You're loving, so it can grow, and we'll live in harmony. Oh baby, just you and me. Alright, ooh, alright. She love me, she want me, she hold me, she squeeze me.
Yeah, nice tidy piece of Lovers Rock. That's what we play in the second half of the show. Just getting you ready for that. Yeah, Sugar Minor. I don't know if he's going to feature second part. Got a load of good Lovers Rock too. And that reminds me, Mr. Lovers Rock himself, the man behind the Giants of Lovers Rock. I'll be having a conversation with him in the next 20 minutes or so here at LWR Radio. Leroy Smart. We're playing the dons of reggae music, back in the day, reggae music artists, the ones that we should love and respect, the foundation of reggae music.
In the morning she brings me my coffee. She do everything that I know it suits me. I love that girl so well. I can tell any man the way I love her. I love that girl, that girl. I love that girl. When she fixes my table, I love it. And I know the way I prove it. I love that girl very well. Only Jaja know he is the one to tell. I love that girl, that girl. I love that girl. Lay your head upon my shoulder. I can only give thanks to the Almighty Father that I have you, my girl. That I love you, my girl. In the morning she brings me my coffee. She do everything that I know will suit me. talking about my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. Angela and Christine.
Yeah, well, you've got the drift in it. So, starting off the show with Blue Beat and Ska. Well, it talks about memory lanes, Blue Beat and Ska, the kind of music that we used to rave with back in the days. That's the one that opens up the show. And then we have the theme. We're setting off the theme of the show to the girls. Uptown Girl, Trinity, Y Girl, Earth and Stone. The girl is Love, Sugar Minor, and that girl. It's Trevor Smith playing it for the girls, the ladies, the ladies, the ladies. Here is Burris Butter. He's talking about the girls as well, the sweetest girl.
Oh, baby. When you're walking down the street, yeah, make all of God's gold. Baby, that's a treat, girl. Just to know you are mine. I'm your lover, man. I'm your lover. Sweet, sweet lover, man. I'm your lover. Sweetest, you're my sweet, you're my sweet, you're my sweetest girl, and I love you, oh girl, I really do, yeah. 'Cause you're the sweetest girl I ever met, baby, you're the sweetest girl I ever met, you are the sweetest girl. The way that you're grooving, girl. I love the way that you're moving, girl. Stay with me, baby. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. Yeah. The way you dress, the way your hair, the way you walk when you're walking down the street, yeah. Make all of God's gold. Baby, that's so sweet, yeah. I love you, I really do. Sweetest girl I ever met, baby, you're the sweetest girl I ever met. You are the sweetest girl I ever met, baby, the sweetest girl I ever known. Sweet, sweet, sweetest, sweetest girl I've ever known. Sweetest girl I've ever known. Sweetest. Seek for the old path where is goodness and peace. Hi, this is Dennis McLean and you're tuned into LWR with Mr. Smith.
LWR. Reggae, 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 reggae.
DJ Trevor Smith. Listen live.
The best music.
Reggae, 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 reggae.
The best station.
www.LWR.Radio.com.
All the power we need. All the music you want.
LWR. Reggae, 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 reggae. LWR. LWR.
Until the philosophy which old one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Everywhere is war. It's a war that until they're no longer first class and second class citizens of any nation, until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. Miss a war that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race. And it's a war that until that day, the dream of lasting peace, world citizenship, rule of international morality will remaining but a fleeting illusion to be pursued, but never attained. Now everywhere is war, war, and until the ignoble and unhappy regime that hold our brothers in Angola, in Mozambique, South Africa, subhuman bondage, have been toppled, totally destroyed. Well, everywhere is war. There's a war. War in the east, war in the west, war up north, war down south, war, war, rumors of a war, and until that day.
There you go, Bob Marley and War, and I keep saying that you've got to go down and see it. Get up, stand up. The musical, fantastic. It gives you the education. It really gives you an insight to Bob Marley and his journey back in the days. I do like some of his quotes as well. He says it's not how rich a man is, but how much he's willing to give out of his richness. That's a lovely saying by Bob Marley on the richness. War, that was. And Bob Marley. Israel Vibrations. We are the Rasta. I am Trevor Smith, LWR.
We are the Rasta. We are the Rasta. Protected by the monster. Don't find yourself moving faster. We are the Rasta. Oh, when we reach so much laughter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And say word leaders get you high. Oh, blood is flashing, running down 10 miles. Oh, bloody night, bloody river. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bow down yourself, great men of earth, cause you are lower than the very dirt. Give up your heart to the Creator, or else your troubles will be greater. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. I'm the Rasta. I'm the Rasta.
I got no time to look for her. Yeah, I don't want to turn in a pillar heart. No way. No way. Our sins shall be taken away. And our filthiness forgotten to say. I didn't abandon all his children. Jah will destroy all those who try kill them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jah gonna burn all those who make them cry. Jah gonna burn all those.
Yeah, the forgotten man's of reggae music in Israel vibrations. We are the Rasta. I've got a conversation coming up in around about, I would say, 6 to 8 minutes time with Olando Gittens. He does a lot around town, around UK really, and bringing entertainments together. One of the promotions that is still doing it. There's many out there, so we've grabbed hold of Olando. Just have a quick catch up to see what the summer is looking like in regards to entertainment. He's a Gregory Isaac, Tribal War here on LWR Radio, one of two. I think we're going to end with Gregory Isaac, the Lovers Rock session too.
Hear me now, Sue, hear me now, star. You're pushing your love too far. Pushing your love, love. Pushing your love. And if you don't stop from pushing it, we're gonna have a tribal war. Well, I dreamed the other night again. I was in the jungle, fighting a fight. You from down again, you from up a river, and things was alright. So, hear me now, Sue, hear me now, star. You're pushing your love too far. Pushing your love. Oh, what? Pushing your love. And if you don't stop from pushing it, we're gonna have a tribal war. Oh, don't make no quarrel, don't make no fuss, or corner go bust. Lord. Come make we go real now. Let's sit down and discuss. What a thing. Oh, what a thing. Hear me now, Sue, hear me now, star. We no want no tribal war. Cause you're talking up and down here. I wanna know if I'm black, you are black. Lord. No need to quarrel, no need to fuss, or corner go bust. Let's sit down and real game. Come on and let's discuss. So, hear me now, Sue, hear me now, star. You're pushing your love too far.
Yeah, Gregory Isaac on LWR Radio. I've got the Maca Foundation following me on Mixcloud. That's brilliant. Mixcloud, love it. A lot of people follow us on Mixcloud. I've got people in Japan listening and also in Canada. So good evening to you. Argentina as well. Great. Errol Dunkley and Ranking Dread and Holding On.
I'm holding on. I've been trying ever so
Yeah, I think I may have dropped that in Handways down in the West End. Come and join us. It's a Thursday evening, reggae in the West End. Brilliant night. Coxon, Jeremiah. We had Mandingo. He joined us last week as well, but it's there between 7 and 2 o'clock every Thursday evening. Come and join us tomorrow. Errol Dunklin, and hold on. And I'm holding on because if you want entertainment throughout the summer, if you want to have a good laugh, a good vibe, you want people together, smiling ladies, if you want to dress up and you want to go out and you want to look good, there's one place to go or one promoter to follow, and that's our man Olando. Good evening to you.
Hello, Trevor. How are you?
Not too bad. And your good self?
Always in the mix, mate. I'm good. Cold. Weather's changing, but we do live in England.
Yeah.
So I've got shorts on the bottom and a fur coat on the top.
That sounds very pimpish. I think shorts on the bottom, fur coat. Look, it's nice. It's nice that you've taken time out. 'Cause I know you don't really actually do interviews and stuff, so it's just nice that you've given me a little bit of your time, and I won't take too much of it. I just wanted to have a little catch up, really, and just talk about your background a bit and where you've come from and stuff in this whole world of entertainment, because that sometimes it can be a bit grueling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give you a condensed version. Back in the late 80s, I started up a record label called Soul Town Records. A little lady I was with at the time was a singer. She went for a situation where she was, her royalty payments weren't coming through on time, and I decided to open up a record label. And we signed, I don't know, about 14 different acts. I just come out from, insurance. I had insurance brokers before that. But anyway, went into the music industry, put out records, Wayne Marshall, Everest, Maxine, Mary Rose, Zusha, a host of other different artists. Then I progressed on to managing different artists in the label, and in the Lovers Rock industry, Janet Kay, Carol Thompson, Pete Honeygill, etc., etc. Yeah, okay. And that brings up to date where I started putting on shows.
Okay, good.
Shows.
Look. Well,
that's a condensed version, but yeah, we haven't got a lot of time.
Okay, let's try and break it down and unpack it a little bit. So, how far do you actually go back in regards to reggae? How far do you go back?
When you say, you mean in terms of my first reggae art?
Yeah, your first love of reggae. Do you know when we got mum and dad playing reggae?
When my first love was reggae was Louisa Marks, Caught You in the Light, the first Lovers Workshop play of a ball back in the 70s. I love reggae, innit? So it's like, I was, like everyone else, was born in them days, that reggae was our thing, innit? Lovers Rock was pop music. Getting up, getting dressed up and going and trying your hand at talking to girls. Yeah. Hello.
Caught you in the
back in the day.
Back in the. Did you follow any sound systems back in the days? Or did you have any? Did you go to sound systems?
I was from East London, so there was. I used to like Sir George, because obviously that was QB's every Sunday. You know what I mean? And I used to be a place called Club Norwich way back in the day, and there were people like Fat Man, Jashaka. Coxon, Manassa, all those couple of sound systems, like everyone else really, from back in the day. I also like the soul stuff as well. Yeah. I used to go to like Crackers, Global Village, 100 Club as well. So I have my feet in both camps. I like both the vibes. Black Londoner.
A Black Londoner. It's nice, really, because I had a gentleman, but I think you do know it. He knows of you, a good gentleman of Illusion Promotions back in the days, Eugene, and he's given me a list of clubs that East London. You had the 007s, 60s, and then that changed into QBs in the 70s.
That's right. Yeah, then you got I started going to when it was QBs. Before that, that was 70s, 80s. But then we had 480s. Yeah. You had Phoebe's, you had Norwich, you had
the Palm Tree Club.
Come about Bally High, Columbo's in the West End.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All those Q Club and etc. Yeah. Let me ask the question. What was radio stations back then? What was the station that had your ears? Because I'm building up to something here.
It's interesting because in those days, really and truly, I used to listen to Steve Barnard.
Okay, yeah, great, yeah.
David Rodigan.
Right.
And Big Edwards.
Cricket. Okay.
Yeah, and then later on, when we started getting proper into the pirate radio stations, it was like Laser, LWR, JFM, Horizon, and then it started to open up a bit more. We had like Station FM. Then later on it was WNK and Choice. So we went through different, and obviously all the different radio stations around at that time when the pirate radio station thing really exploded.
Right. Okay. I was going to ask you where did you have your hands on anything else around the home, but you just explained it with the record company. How did that go? The record label.
Well, I had for a street label. It's called Soul Town Records.
Right. Okay.
And in the early 90s, we had, I think I had about, on the street, on the Black Echoes chart, remember Black Echoes, the Blues and Soul charts and that?
Yep.
I think I had about 7 number ones straight off the back, one after the other.
Oh, wow.
I had the biggest selling street album, probably of all time, which is Wayne Marshall's 90 Degrees and Rising and Censored. We sold over 100,000 copies of that. And that was as a black independent, where it was just me running the record company, and Wayne as the artist. I had when the street soul was in its, its ascendancy back in them days. There was like Maxine was known as the Queen of Street Soul. Zushi, we charted with Zushi, Sitting Your Eyes, Surprise, and yeah, it was really successful actually back in the day. But then it changed. Obviously, the whole game changed. Downloads came in, and that kind of like spelled the end of that era.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, fun times. What actually? And this is where I'm trying to get to in regards to asking about your journey, because you've been successful, and things that haven't happened, you still put a brave face in it, and you still plough through. And
of course, not everything that you do works. It's not about having everything working for you. It's what you do afterwards.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what counts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, how you brush yourself off and
you carry on. Yeah, I remember I put on a show back in the day. I'll never forget. It was with The Emotions and Glenn Jones and Intro and Irene. Loads of artists on the bill, and I lost 70 grand on the show. And there was a time when I couldn't lose 70 grand. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was on my face for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Trying to make that money back up.
Yeah.
And then we come back, and then I had Wayne Marshall, the album 90 Degrees of Rising, and it blew up. G-Spot. That was the track that blew it up.
Nice.
And all of a sudden, from a position where it's like you don't know where your next pay is coming from, you're back in the mix.
Good.
And that's how it goes. Self-employed. I've been self-employed since I was 19.
Wow.
That's how it goes.
Wow.
Up and down.
Wow. What actually got you into the whole promotion thing? What's still, because a lot of us.
It was a natural progression. If you want to know the truth, the first show I ever put on playing enough was in 1988, and it was on the Cool Notes.
Okay.
In a place called Shady Grove in Tottenham.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
know that place.
Yeah, that's the first time. I remember, and I'll tell you how green I was at the time. I done my own security.
Right.
I put the money on the door, and I introduced the act on stage.
Octopus.
Yeah, the good old days, mate. The good old days.
Well, you got into promotions like say for me and maybe for 100 load of people outside there. I mean, putting on a promotions it's a scary thing, because it's like all people turn up and stuff. So a lot of us went. We go to sound systems. We build up our own systems. We become DJs, radio jocks, and whatever. There is a load of promoters out there. I mean, Battersea, we had the man like Bagger John doing his stuff. Our very own Zach from LWR, he was doing stuff out there. It's also
of course.
It is a scary situation. So hats off for you guys that actually provide the fun for us when we are looking for places, for places to go. How hard was it to match the people to events and filling those venues?
Really, what you actually do as a promoter, you are trying to get into the mindset of the average customer.
Okay.
And what you're saying to yourself in your mind, first of all, would the customer like this act or this content? If they do, would they be prepared to pay this much for it?
Okay.
Yeah, those are the fundamentals. Then obviously it goes out wider than that. The cost of the venue, how many people the venue holds, the likability of the venue, the time of year where you're going to be holding the event, the time of the month you're going to be holding an event, and then the kind of promotion that you're going to do to get the message out. I mean, so there's a lots of different elements that you've got to put together in your mind before you even put on a show.
Okay.
I mean,
what keeps that buzz? That buzz. I know you get. I mean, after you have your concerts, I have to give you a phone call. I may be one of the first people giving you a phone call. Because you have to. I mean, to say you do a fantastic thing. It takes you back. Everybody's enjoying yourself. What is it? What's the buzz? What's the in the buzz of the world of promotion and events? And entertainment? What is the buzz? It's knowing. All right. Sometimes you're put on the stage and it's your show you're looking at, and there's thousands of people out there, and you think, wow, all these people are here because of you had an idea. You saw the idea through, and now all these people are having a great time. There's that buzz. The second buzz, obviously, is like, wow, I can afford to buy the food this week. Okay. I love it.
And then, you know the interesting thing? Once I've done a show, it's really funny. Once the show's over, like the night's over, it's almost like I totally forget about it. It's on to the next show.
Oh wow!
I never look back. It's like got to go into the next one. The next one is the next one. The next idea. The next kind of flavour. The next kind of the next mountain to climb.
Well, when I DJ at events and people throw me up the next day or bump into me and they tell you what a good job you've done, it's that real feel good factor. For you, the very next day. The phone calls you get, the majority of them, I guess, are congratulating you about the event. Do you ever get phone calls that you think, I think I'll leave that one for another day?
No, you know what? You've always got to be open to take whatever's coming.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
The bad, because constructive criticism is what makes you better.
Yeah,
I don't get, but that doesn't. It doesn't faze me at all, actually.
Yeah.
It's all good, and really, all you strive to do really is make sure that the bulk of the phone calls you get are people saying, "Well done."
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Good. Okay, so the real deal. We've been in a lockdown for the last couple of years. Not much going on. I know you were sunning yourself out there in Barbados and never invited anybody else out to your parties, but
everyone was welcome.
I most probably wasn't your A-list to get the invite to to downtown Barbados. So all we just see is pictures of Mr. Olando donning himself out there in Barbados. But you're back here in the UK. We're in the summer of 2022. You're a promoter. We look forward to it. The Giants of Lovers Rock, 15th October.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. The Giants of Lovers Rock. It's like it's interesting actually. I'll give you a little background, a little story actually that some people know, some people don't. The reason why the Giants of Lovers Rock came about, which for those who don't know, is probably it's the biggest collection of Lovers Rock artists in the country under one roof with a live band. We've had up to 45 acts on stage for a 5-hour show. The minimum amount of acts we have on stage at any time of Giants is 25 acts. Okay. And when I mean they're the top artists on that Lovers Rock, well, you know anyway, Trevor, it's the top ones on that scene, and it's really a trip down memory lane, lots of singing, lots of smiling faces. But the reason why it came about, basically, I used to look after an artist called Gina Di Bumbo, who herself was obviously Paradise. Yep. She was a legend in the industry, and she suffered with clinical depression, and tragically she took her own life in 2007. And I've been on the phone talking to her just before, on the night before she took her life, etc. And that's another subject for another day. But a lot of us suffer from depression, and as black community, we kind of sweep it under the carpet, and we shouldn't. Anyway, that's a subject for another day. So her daughters were going through, were obviously quite young then, and one of the things that Gina spoke to me about was put them through university. So obviously when she died, the life insurance policy was going to become null and void because it didn't pay out in case of a suicide. So I put together a Lovers Rock concert at Hackney Empire. And funny enough, it was the fastest selling show in Hackney Empire history and still holds that title to today. Actually, we sold it out in an hour. But I put together all the top Lovers Rock artists, many of them who I never had no connection with, apart from the fact that I was looking after Jean and I was looking after Janet and Carol, etc. I had to put on a show as such. But I met all the Lovers Rock artists through that, and as a tribute to Jean because of that, I decided to do Giants Lovers Rock. And the first one I done was with Mackenzie Samuel. They had an inning to the Indigo at the O2. They said they came to me to. In fact, they actually came to book Janet and Carol. And I said to them, "Have you ever thought about doing like a composite show of lots of different nights?" And they said, "No." I said, "Well, I've got an idea." Blah blah. Long and short of this, we collaborated on the first ever Giants Lovers Rock at the Indigo. They had the venue. I had the artists. The following year, when we went back together, unfortunately, they'd split apart actually, and so they couldn't come on. So I just kept on with the Giants Lovers Rock on my own after that one, and that was 12. With the lockdown, I think about 13 years now.
Yeah.
13 years. Apart from the lockdown, so we've been going every year ever since.
Yeah, you've had me.
And you know, to date, we've had over 153 Lovers Rock artists create a stage at the O2.
That is brilliant. Well, that is brilliant. I've been with you for around about 10 years now. So.
Okay, right, yeah. Well, I know you have, because Trevor, just so you know, probably, Trevor's like Trevor would always go, "Orlando, put down 10 tickets for me, put down 20 tickets for me, put down 50. I've got a whole crew coming. Yeah, we have every year. Trust me, that's Trevor."
Yeah, brilliant. I love it. No, it's good. It's good. You know, as soon as you put it out there, I get the phone calls. Do you know what I mean? It's like, Trevor, make sure, you know, people, you know, you can tell me how people can get tickets. We'll go into that. But I mean to say, I come like a ticket master sometimes. Ticket master.
Well, you know, the good thing about it, Lovers Rock is like a family. It's like a community.
Well, it is.
It's like a real good feel factor. It's a real trip down memory lane. Rose-tinted glasses. Everything was so much better then. Ovis, overall. Everything was really good in them days. And
the good thing about it, ladies like they always do when they go out, but you just see them. They just want to put on their clothes. They want to reminisce. They want to go back in time, and they just sing those songs. They're just like they're in a different world. Whatever problems they may have come to the venue with, they leave them problems at the door.
Well, you know, I can tell you this, Trevor. There's a group of people that come to the Giants Lovers Rock that don't go out for the rest of the year.
Oh, wow.
That's the only sole event they go to for the year.
Oh, wow. Well,
you know, so it's interesting. And you know, it's funny because obviously, I do lots of different shows. The Giants Lovers Rock, a trip to Barbados in a few days' time. You know, I do the Hailing Island, I do the Sunrise Coast Weekender, the Cyprus Weekender, the Live Music Weekender, Giants. So with all those different events going on. But Giants holds a special place because it's so special to the people that attend.
Yeah. I hear that. So going back to the one that you done for Gene at the Empire, is that the one where Louisa Marks was at?
No. Louisa was in Ghana at the time.
Oh, she was
Gambia.
Oh, okay.
And she never came back. She died out there.
Oh, yeah, because I went to one down there, a big concert down there. I can't remember if it was one of your gigs, and I remember her singing 6th Street, and
I think it was Mikey Coos.
Was it? Oh, okay, brilliant guy, Mikey. Love him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Foundation.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was either Mikey, and I know that Tony Farrell done Celebration. My sister's done Louisa as well back in the day too.
Okay, yeah. And I remember, I remember being at the event, and she sang this song, and she didn't have to sing it. The audience just sang that.
I mean,
so I'm going to ask you.
Louisa really was the one that started it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as I say, Caught You in a Lie was one for me was like the first breakthrough Lovers Rock tune.
Okay, well.
I mean, then obviously she followed up with 6th Street, which absolutely crushed everything anyway.
Yeah.
Marks on the album. Then obviously you had the I consider to be the Queen's Lovers Rock. You know, like your Janet Kay, Silly Games, Tara Thompson, Hopefully It's Another Album, your Jeans, your Sandra Crosses, your Kofi's. You know, before like Brown Sugar, your Investigators, Michael Lorenzo, Trevor Waters, you know, Paul Dawkins, Tradition. I mean, the list goes on. Stephen Jones, the list goes on. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic scene. And it's a fantastic time for my life.
Good.
Brilliant time for my life.
Okay, so let me ask the question. So, Giants of Lovers Rock, here we are. How can they get tickets for this wonderful event?
Well, it's the 15th of October, Saturday the 15th of October.
Yeah.
Again, it's at Aspen Home, the Indigo.
Okay.
Tickets starting from £25 upwards. Tickets available from either www.axs.com.
Okay.
axs.com.
Okay.
Or you can call me on 078 777 99455, Orlando, or you can get in touch with Trevor. He's always good like that too.
Well, saying that, I need 2 tickets for upstairs. My auntie needs 2 tickets for upstairs straight away. So yeah, we can put those, yeah. So 2 tickets upstairs.
Sorted.
Fantastic viewing. Look, Orlando. Look, I know you're a busy person. I really do thank you for joining us. And I like to have the conversation. I know you just don't do these interviews at random. So I do actually thank you for that. And yeah, listen out for the phone call, brother. You're going to get me, and I'll start doing my round for the tickets now.
Thanks, Trevor. Thank you very much for having me on your show. Thank you, and great love to all the people that are tuning in. Support the radio stations. That's the foundation of everything that we do.
Fantastic, Cobb. And I know that you're one of my favourite listeners. I know you're listening. Is that correct?
Always.
All right, you take care. Thank you.
I'm good, Trevor. I'm good before you get me in trouble.
see you later, brother.
Take care, mate. Thanks a lot.
Bye for now. Bye.
The best music.
Reggae.
The best station.
www.LWR.Media.com.
All the power we need. All the music you want.
LWR. Reggae. LWR.
Hi, this is Dennis McLean, and you're tuned into Trevor Smith at LWR.
That's never been told. What about the hand that's never been told? Look how long it's been kept a big secret. Look how long it's been hidden away. Ooh yeah, the half that's never been told. The half that's never been told. Why is it from the wise and the blue that try to reveal the babe and the serpent? The half that's never been told. Ooh yeah, the half. Say we got to know the truth. Ooh, yeah, right now. I pray. What about the hand that has never been told? What about the hand?
Yeah, Dennis Brown, and what about the half here on LWR Radio? Thank you, Olando. Thank you for taking time out to have a conversation, letting know what is happening for the summer and that Lovers Rock concert. It's going to be brilliant. A fantastic time. Always a good time down there. This is LWR Radio saying hi to Chicken George. We partner Genesis Radio up there in Birmingham. Chicken George, we say good evening to you. This is how we do our thing. We do our thing like this every Wednesday. Sky Youth and the Root Selection comes up next. I say, look, give me some steppers and stuff. I think he's overdone it. I think he's gone steppers mad. So here we go. It's the Root Selection. Your bass boxes, turn them down, please.
Trevor Smith. People of World of Dreams. The time has come to introduce you to a new level of music. Trevor Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage.
Talk now.
Trevor Smith.
Right here is go back. We the town and tell the people. All the music is coming your way.
This is London World Radio.
Why do them be ballin', guy? Why do them be ballin', ballin'? Why do them be ballin', guy? 'Cause everything I would say I rasta do it. Still a talk about Jedi nastiness. And true them no know say that the whole of them a miss. For when Jaja come them business fix. Why do them be ballin', ballin'? Why do them be ballin', boy? Why do them be ballin', ballin'? Why do them be ballin', guy? Said I don't wanna mingle with no ballin' man, but at the same time don't get the wrong impression. For some man dread but they no Rasta man, and some man no laughing them a article one. Somebody do with intention in their mind and soul. Can't find contentment even when you're old. Heart like stone sending shivers of cold. Revealing the app that's gotta be told. Why don't them be ballin', ballin'? Why don't them be ballin', boy? Why don't them be ballin', ballin'? Why don't them be ballin', guy? That would have never given that a power to no ballin' man. No, that would have never given that a power to no swelling man. No, that would have never given that a power to no walking man. That would have never given that a power to no swelling man. No, why do they be ballin', ballin'? Why do they be ballin', boy? Why do they be ballin', ballin'? Why do they be ballin', guy? I will play submission with no condition. No, so change direction, correspond to correction. Ding 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 ding, and see manifestation, awakening of a nation. Ding 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 ding, so let go ballism and seek your salvation. Hey, why do them be ballin', ballin'? Why do them be ballin', boy? Why do them be ballin', ballin'? Why do them be ballin', boy? Oh, why do they? What's wrong with them? Hey, what's wrong with them?
Yeah, the Barhead Rastaman playing Danny Red and Barhead here on LWR Radio. Sammy Gold, this is the Sky Youth selection you punk from Ballison. Thank you. Jehovah.
Save me from being a good man. Oh, a murderer,
Sammy Gold here on LWR Radio. Reggae music is a peaceful music. It brings people together. Very educational too. Why am I saying this? Because this is a Russian reggae artist, tenor youth man. He's from Russia. We played it. We're going to play it. We did discussion with Sky Youth earlier, and he said no, play it because the lyrical content is brilliant.
And put a step on you and on your mind, and on your mind. Go on there, we must drive them away. Yeah, and the trouble like I say, simple man. I only for superstition, that one them so dominant. Them put a spell on you, yeah. Witches and wizards, them fooling people, making things that unexplainable, proving every day them pure evil. Now they think them unstoppable. Organization with good management, force people, them get them precise, ready to solve any accident. You just give them the laptop up in your stand. Don't bleed it. We must drive them away. Don't bleed it. I'm not trouble like I say. Chip boom them so. Don't bleed it. I only for superstition. No one there. Don't bleed it. Them put a spell on you. False leader and false preacher, selling your soul, them get them dollar. Mislead you with them white collar, with the words and charms, them shine from you. Reading your thoughts and reading your soul. It's your life in a magical. It's your future and it was your fault. If you believe them fairy tale, y'all, believe it. We must drive them away. Yeah, believe it. I'm no trouble like I say. No one else so believe it. I only by superstition. I like them. Believe it. Them put a step on y'all. Yeah, them put a step on y'all. And on your mind, and right there, them put a step on y'all. And on your mind, tip boom them put a step on y'all.
There you go, Tenor Youth, one of the founders of Lion Posse Sound System, the first ever Russian sound system with their own sound, style and fashion. Tenor Youth, a producer and also a singer. There you got it. And Tenor Youth and the Duppy there.
Yo, Trevor Smith, may I beg you, play a steppers for the eye, no? Me say play a steppers for the eye, no? I don't know, I be a boom straight out of Rebel World, say that.
Some were telling lies. 7 they were foolish and 7
said it's not a crime, not a crime to praise for I. Some caring, some hating, destroying and creating. Some burying their dead while others are love making. Battlefields of war and in the church some are singing. Some people too greedy while others are starving. Love and hate couldn't make a good marriage. And who come puncture the wheels on the carriage? Now look at hot food and you give me cold porridge. You hide away the book but me still full of knowledge. And it's not a crime, not a crime to speak my I said it's not a crime, not a crime to praise for I. The meadow and cold in the corn. While the loss is on, so we might and gone. We feel like a bird at the words that he heard. Niggling in your mind and worry in your nerve. For some were telling truth and some were
wow, it's really it's excellent. It's just excellent stuff. And it's not a crime. Danny Red here on LWR. Sky Youth, excellent. You could put your speaker boxes now back on the shelf. They won't jump off with the bass line because we're going into the African reggae. Only got time for one. Saying good evening to the Asenga family, also the Dolo family. They make up the Bembe tribe. Here on LWR Radio, we have African reggae, and that comes up next.
LWR. Reggae.
Don't want
go, Magic Fagic on LWR Radio for the Candolo family, the Asenga family, with the Bembe tribe, isn't it? The king and the queen of the Bembe tribe, Uncle Eki and Auntie Yvonne. Lovers Rock, I know you've been waiting for it. Rare Group, I know you've been waiting for it. That comes up next here on LWR Radio.
Home of the very best music. You're listening to LWR, London World Radio. With over 16 genres of music and talk stations, all accessible from one place. It's entertainment to ensure your enjoyment levels are consistently high. On LWRradio.com and LWRradio.co.uk are our portals. We bring you LWR Classic with 60s, 70s and 80s soul, funk, grooves and boogie. LWR Reggae, housing the best of rockers, lovers rock, roots and culture, plus bashment and more. LWR House, from the original home of house, incorporating soulful, deep, afro, disco and classic house. The music of the 90s, noughties comes under LWR Reload and includes R&B, slow jams, true and neo-soul. LWR Hip Hop covers the emergence of rap, hip hop, electro, conscious, gangster, G-funk, party and breakbeats right through to the mid-noughties, greatest releases and the sounds of the underground. LWR Afrobeat encompasses the Woken Continent's feast of music such as Afrobeat, Rumba, Highlife, Makosa, Cueto and more. Non-stop beats. LWR Extra is the contemporary home of all that's good and great today. Hear urban, trap, R&bass, funky house, grime, R&B, slow jams all day, every day. LWR Dance provides many of the subgenres making up electronic dance. Plenty of drum and bass, jungle, hardcore, techno and EDM. LWR Fusion involves highlights of the best cool jazz, Latin jazz, conscious rap, lo-fi, along with chill out. The LWR Dubstep platform is the best of classic, post-chill, hard, tech, drum, sub, ganja and more. LWR Rock shows off the original, unheralded pioneers of rock and brings the story up to date. On LWR Worship, there's a subtle blend of spiritual and inspirational music, marked by having a cross-faith appeal. Music for all. Music, please. LWR Live platform is dedicated to unique live broadcasts, concerts, performance, gigs, and LWR live and recorded events. That leaves our speech-based stations. LWR Sport concentrates on much of what happens in international and national sports. Whenever or whatever sporting activities proceed, we aim to broadcast the best sporting occasions. LWR Comedy uniquely has a 24-hour uninterrupted format of comedy in the form of stand-up, review, stage, sketch, and much more.
Complete physical, mental,
LWR Health, Fitness and Well-being is just a lifestyle and a way of life. All our lives in sharp focus.
We strive to achieve. Not just
Our flagship station is LWR Talk, which covers up-to-date national and international news, topical news, views, reviews, interviews, documentaries, live sports, stories, and of course, current affairs. To access the hub, join us at www.lwrradio.com, and for our television programming broadcast, join us at www.lwrradio.co.uk. LWR, all your media needs in one place. Get on to LWR right now.
LWR. Reggae, 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 reggae.
Ready or not, here he comes. You can't hide. Trevor Smith is gonna find you and play the music so sweet. Ready or not, soul and reggae on the ones and twos. He gives you what you need.
DJ Trevor Smith. Listen live.
The music do the talking. We just let the music flex its let flex its lovers rock gentle arm there. Johnny K, she's going to be one of the people that are going to be at the Lovers Rock concert on the 15th of October. It's a nice night, and then you've got DJs afterwards, entertainment right throughout the evening. It's brilliant. Really takes you back in time. Good evening, Coxon Jr., Gary Coxon. He's a one for Lovers Rock as well. He's got a bag for Lovers Rock. Like the way he does it, like his dad. Always turns up with the original real deal. Trevor Smith here on LWR Radio saying good evening to Chicken George up in Genesis Radio Land in Birmingham. Good evening to you, Chicken George. Lovers Rock at its best. Waiting in vain. The I3.
I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. From the very first time I blessed my eyes on you, babe, my heart said follow through. But I know now that I'm way down on your line. But the way keeps feeling fine, say just fine. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string. 'Cause I know how to do my thing. Yes, I do. Don't talk to me as if you think I don't. I wanna know when you're gonna come. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. No, I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. No, I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait for your love. I wanna know now, for I to know some more. You see, in life I know there's lots of grief, but your love is my relief. She's in my iceberg, she's in my iceberg, while I'm waiting for my turn.
I know Jasmine just got her partner Derek dancing around the front room to that. Killer Lovers Rock, love it. Waiting in Vain, the I3. Weather forecast for tomorrow, 16 degrees centigrade with sunshine. Friday down to 13 and sunshine. Up again to 15 on a Saturday. Sunday we're going to have some rain at 14 degrees centigrade, but it warms up for bank holiday Monday and 17. The Good Lovers Rock continues. Bushy Girls and Say I Can Love You.
Come on back, baby. I'm not ready to let you go. Come on back, baby. I'm not ready to let you go. No, no, no. I will tell you when I'm ready. Tell you when I'm ready. Got to let you know. I got to let you know. Don't walk away from me, baby, like that. 'Cause she gave it to you. Don't turn your back. 'Cause you're gonna turn out today. And I mean what I say when I sing. Stay right here, baby. I just can't let you go. Stay right here, baby, so I can love you a little bit more. Don't walk away from me, baby, like that. 'Cause you gave it to you, so don't turn your back. 'Cause you're gonna turn out today. And I mean what I say when I sing. Stay right here, baby, so I can love you a little bit more. So I can love you, yeah. So I can love you, yeah. I wanna love you a little bit more, baby. Don't walk away from me, baby, like that. 'Cause you gave it to you. Don't turn your back. 'Cause you're gonna turn out today. And I mean what I say when I say. Stay right here, baby, so I can love you a little bit more. So I can love you, yeah. So I can love you, yeah.
This is London World Radio.
Tune in, lock in. It's LWR.
Hi, this is Dennis McLean, and you're tuned into Trevor Smith at LWR.
LWR. Reggae, 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 reggae.
Happy-go-lucky girl. Happy-go-lucky girl.
Imagine how many prides you stole. Imagine how many hearts you broke. Everyone in town knows about you. Happy-go-lucky girl. The life you live isn't good. Happy-go-lucky girl. Oh, I tried my best to change you. Oh, how much I love to control you. Oh, happy-go-lucky girl. Oh, happy-go-lucky girl.
There you go, Wayne Wade, back in time, and happy go lucky girl. Don't forget, check us out. That kind of music, the Lovers Rock vibe. The ladies are coming down there, isn't it? Hanways, start your weekend at Hanways. Just off Tottenham Court Road, you got Tottenham Court Road, you take the first left. EE Mobile is at the corner. You just turn down that road, walk for around about a minute at the most, and you'll be down there. 20 Hanway. You've got the legendary Coxon, Lady Coxon. You've got Jeremiah down there. Mandingo, he turned up last week playing some tunes. I think Fuzzy D was there as well, and myself, Smith. We played a tune, and we had some fantastic time yesterday. Last week, should I say? It's brilliant. Hanways off of Tottenham Court Road. Come and join us. Start your weekend. Your weekend starts with reggae in the West End. Good evening.
I am one of the secret admirer. I am one of the secret admirer. I've been passing your days, passing your nights, but you don't know, girl, what is on my mind. You don't know. You don't know. All I need from you, baby, is a minute of your time to tell you what is on my mind. No, no, no. As long as the sun keeps shining, that's the way our love keeps striving. As long as the sun keeps shining, that's the way our love keeps striking. So love you, that's what I got to say. Yeah, I am one of the secret admirer. I am one of the secret admirer. I've been passing your days, passing your nights, but you don't know, girl, what is on my mind. You don't know. You don't know. No.
Yeah, we say good evening to the CBC crew. Miss L. Thomas, Lorna Thomas herself, saying hi to Elaine. Good evening to you. Bridget saying hi. Long time no hear from, but we know that she's out there in the back listening to the music there in the background. Colin Green, I like the way, from the Bashir family.
you're holding me. I like the way how you're loving me. Doesn't matter how you're loving. I like the way how you're touching. Doesn't matter how you're touching. The way how you're kissing. Doesn't matter how you're kissing. The way how you're loving. Doesn't matter how you're.
Seek for the old path, where is goodness and peace.
Hi, this is Dennis McLean, and you're tuned into LWR with Mr. Smith.
She's a woman of moods, yeah. A woman of moods, yeah. A woman of mystery. She's a woman of moods, yeah. A woman of moods, yeah. A woman of mystery. How do you feel when you fall in love? Skin catch a fire, taking you higher, yeah. You shout it out and keep it to yourself. Questions on my mind, the answers hard to find. How will I know if what I feel is real? Well, I can't make up my mind. My mood change all the time. Do I love her and leave her? It's a woman of mine. This game we play, it's got to end someday. She's sweet, so you need follow. Oh hell, because she's my woman. I need her, I love her. She's a woman of moods, yeah, yeah. A woman of moods, yeah, yeah. A woman of mystery.
I just love it, Trevor Dixon. Yeah, Trevor Dixon, woman of moods. It was funny, I was on the DJ Lane show the other day, just phoned in, and they were talking about the lovers rock back in the days and the way that women were sometimes disrespectful to a guy, you know, if he didn't dress the right way and stuff. It was nice. It was a nice open conversations. I think those ladies that are on our show are going to come down to Hamways tomorrow night. Please wear your flats. Men, they're tall. So yeah, but women, could you please wear your flats? We actually do need some more guys down there. We do. We need some more ladies. We need some more guys down there. It's good night. That's Hamways off of Tottenham Court Road. Just like back in the days, isn't it? Remember Palm Tree Club Norwich? They played a bit of soul in their All Nation Phoebes. And I know Coxon did back in the days when he was down at Columbo's in the West End. It's brilliant. Q Club, yeah. Do you remember that as well? It's good. GQ, Make My Dream a Reality. DJ Elaine on Saturday afternoon. She plays these kind of groups as well. The Soul Syndicate. And that's between 12 and 4 o'clock. Barry B and DJ Elaine. It's LWR Radio. Good evening.
Here I stand, waiting for you. Trying to forget the things I put you through. Keep in mind this heart of mine. Spread the love that is due for you, yeah. My dreams are reality. It's meant to be. And don't neglect with due respect things I'd like to give to you, yeah, yeah.
My dream, my reality. I just like playing those tunes from back in the days. It's real good. Saying good evening to Amigo, catch him here on LWR Radio House on a Friday evening between 8 and 10 o'clock on Friday here on LWR Radio on the House platform. Trevor Smith, I'm just loving it. Just playing those music from back in the days. It's just good. Rescue Me, Sybil Thomas. I remember LWR breaking this. I think it was our man Jasper playing these kind of vibes back in the days in the 80s of LWR Radio. Rescue Me and Sybil, good evening to you.
Something strange has come over me. Catch a feeling, my love is suddenly under lock and key. I feel so helpless. Free me from these chains, save me from this misery. My love is on the line. If you don't reach me in time, only you can hear my plea, calling out to you. Only you can set me free. Rescue me, and you see, your love's the only love I rescue me. Your love is all I need. There's nowhere left to turn. I'm just a prisoner in your world, hoping desperately
Liverpool. Liverpool's a place, Our Lady Spicy on the 1st of July. 1st of July, she's having Empress Uprising. It's all the ladies of music, ladies of lovers rock. It's headlined by Sylvia Teller, and that's taken place in Liverpool, on the Jordan Street in Liverpool. Sylvia Teller and crew will be down there. Our Lady Sassy Empress, she's up there. She'll be spinning tunes as well. So you need to go down there. It's going to be a fantastic day out. Empress Uprising. Support the ladies of music, the ladies of reggae music. Support our lady Spicy. It's going to be a good night. Good evening. It's Trevor Smith here on LWR. This is how we do it.
The natural choice. The music leaders.
Seek for the old path, where is goodness and peace.
Hi, this is Dennis McLean, and you're tuned into LWR with Mr. Smith.
Can I be your girl? I wanna be your girl tonight. Can I be your girl? I've been watching you from the corner, from the other side of the room. How you doing? Can I take you home real soon? Can I be your girl? The little questions are still just me and you tonight. To tell me what you wanna do. I wanna be your girl too. I wanna be your girl. You may have this dance. You may hold me, you may take me into a trance. If you falter, I will give you a second chance. 'Cause I wanna be your girl tonight. Don't try proving something you're not really on tonight. We don't need no pretending, 'cause we've gone too far. I wanna be your girl too. I wanna be your girl. Ooh, tonight. Can I be your girl? Can I be your girl tonight? Hey, your girl. I've been watching you from the corner, from the other side of the room. How you doing? Can I take you home real soon? Can I be your girl tonight? Can I be your girl tonight?
The second time around will be alright. The second time around will be alright. The second time around will be alright. 'Cause the second time around will be alright. Hey, look at me, I'm the one who said I wanted to be free. But now that I'm back, that's a fact. Now I know what really
can be me. The second time around will be alright. 'Cause the second time around will be alright. The second time around will be alright. 'Cause the second time around will be alright. Don't think that love can put you down just because all your heart is on the ground. Goodbye is just a lost and lonely sound. But you know that I'm still around. The second time around will be alright. 'Cause the second time around will be alright. The second time around will be alright. 'Cause the second time around will be alright. The second time around will be alright. 'Cause the second time around will be alright. Talking about the second time will be alright.
Okay, Aisha Lauren, Paulette Tarja, Paulette Peter Spence, Vivian Jones, Peter Honeygirl, Janet Kay, Paul Dawkins, Donna Roden, Dennis Bovell. They're going to be there on the 15th of October. 15th of October, the Giants of Lovers Rock. You heard it from him, Mr. Olando himself. It's going to be a good one. He's changed up a little bit. We've got additions. Dennis Bovell, he's on there, and Donna Roden, and she's also back. Louisa Marr, playing on LWR Radio.
How's life been treating you? How's things? Come on, let us take a walk down to memory lane. Come, let's have a little talk since we have met again. Cause life's been treating you
Lovers Rock Queen Louisa Marks. So say good evening to everybody down at PBC, Peckham Baptist Church. And they're asking me to put this out for them. Do you know somebody that needs somebody to talk to? Do you know somebody that is feeling ever so lonely at the moment that may need help and assistance, and you can't get through to them? Well, Peckham Park Community Helpline, they have a free phone number, which is 0300 303 6073. That's the Peckham Park Community Helpline. You can call them free on 0300 303 6073. They're open from 9 a.m. to 12 midday, and then from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. 7 days a week. They're there and listening here. So if you know anybody that is feeling lonely, wants somebody to talk to, need help, especially in these difficult times, and it's the Peckham Park Community Helpline. Call them free on 0300 303 6073. 9 a.m. till 12 midday, then 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. They've got somebody on the other end of the telephone that you can talk to, in these hard times. Sunday afternoon, Papa Ray, he plays his kind of stuff as well, getting you ready for work, getting you ready for dinner, really. This is how he does his thing as well, between 2 and 5 every Sunday, and then after that you have a little gap, and then a man like Fuzzy D, he plays these tunes also.
There's nothing better that I like to do than sit and here cuddle up next to you, 'cause you love me, baby, just the way I want to be. It's the last time here in your arms. Your personality has that charm, and you love me, baby. Just the way I want to be. When I'm here with you, all you have to do, I can clearly see that you care all about me. I could stay here for the rest of my life. I wanna be your lover, woman, maybe your wife, 'cause you love me, baby. Just the way I want to be. It's time here in your arms. Your personality has that charm, and you love me, baby. Love me, baby. Just the way I want to be loved. When I'm here with you, all you have to do, I can clearly see that you care. You care about me. Then sit here, baby, curled up next to you, 'cause you love me, baby. Just the way I wanna be loved. 'Cause you love me, baby. Just the way I want to be loved.
Hi, this is Dennis McLean with Smith on your radio.
The best music. Reggae. The best station.
www.LWR.Media.com.
All the power we need. All the music you want.
LWR. Reggae. LWR.
Your girlfriend's favorite DJ, DJ Trevor Smith.
LWR, you are in tune to. LWR, you are in tune to.
Waiting for yes, I'm sitting right here, waiting for you, my dear. I'm wondering if you're ever gonna show up. I don't know if you're gonna show, but darling, I've got to go. But nevertheless, I say, girl, you got to be waiting here. I'm sitting in the bar, waiting for you, girl. Said I'm sitting in the bar, waiting for you. Sitting here on the bench with my back against the fence. Come on, making me feel like I don't have any sense. Something tells me I'm a fool to let you treat me so cruel. But nevertheless, I say, girl, you got to be waiting. Sitting in the bar, waiting on for you, girl. Yeah.
I hope so. Sitting in the park where we are promised a hot summer, sitting in the park and playing to the good Lovers Rock groove back in the 70s. That reminds me, sitting in the park, Steve Barnard, Radio London, and the reggae show sitting in the park. Saying good evening to Eugene. He wants me to play this for his first lady, Andrea, Dennis Brown, and No Man is an Island from Eugene to his loved one, the First Lady, Andrea, the Brown Sugar couple. Good evening to you.
No man is an island. No man stands alone. Treat each man as a brother, and remember each man's dream as your own. Now we need one another, oh yes, and we ought to try
try to be friends. Each man has a brother, and each man has a friend. You can live in this world all by yourself. No, you can't make it alone. And just as sure as you try to make it by yourself, you're gonna wake up and find you're gonna need somebody else. No man is an island. Oh yes. No man stands alone. Each man has a brother, and remember, each man's dream has your own. You can live in this world all by yourself. No, you can't make it alone. And just as sure as you try to make it by yourself, you're gonna wake up and find you're gonna need somebody else. No man is an island. No man stands alone. Each man has a brother, and remember, each man's dream has your own. No man.
DJ Trevor Smith.
This is London World Radio.
Hey baby, so mind if I see you to sleep? You mind, darling? Come on,
Rock up my baby girl, go to sleep now. Rock up my baby, sleep on girl. Dream of me, baby, as your lover, kissing me all night long. Never let me go. The breeze is blowing, the cradle won't fall. No, sleep on, baby, and dream on, girl. Rock up my baby, sleep on, girl. Rock up my baby, girl. Sweet dreams, yeah. I am watching over you, darling, as you sleep on. Nothing will harm you, girl. Rock up my baby, yeah. Sleep on, girl. Rock up my baby, girl. Sweet dreams, yeah. Dream of me, baby, as your lover, kissing me all night long. Never let me go. The breeze is blowing, the cradle won't fall. No, sleep on, baby, and dream on, girl. Rock up my baby, girl. Sleep on, girl. Rock up my baby, girl. sweet dreams, yeah. Rock up my baby, darling, sweet girl.
I just love it in the summertime here in London, here in the UK. We got Burning Spear. Burning Spear is going to be at the O2 Academy Brixton on the 14th of August. Burning Spear, Horace Andy and Johnny Clark. I should be getting an interview with either Horace Andy or Johnny Clark, or maybe Burning Spear. I think that's been lined up. But yeah, on August the 14th at the Academy Brixton, Burning Spear, supported by Horace Andy and Johnny Clark. Going to bring a brilliant concert. That is a must to go to. Johnny Holt here on LWR.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculpture, but again no, or a man who made potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Sat on the roof, picked up the moss, wrote a few verses, they got me real cross. Well, the sun's been quite bright while I wrote this song. It's people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see I've forgotten if they're green or they blue. Anyway, this is what I really mean. You're the sweetest eyes I've ever seen, and you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words.
There you go, John Holt. This is the family radio station, and we support each other. Rosie and her ladies done a fantastic, I wouldn't say power walk, but sponsor walk over several bridges across London to raise money. And somebody phoned up because look, I've got some money for Rosie. I'll let you have it by next week Wednesday. So Rosie, remind me between now and Wednesday, somebody's got some money for you to put in your fundraising. Yeah, it's all good. DJ Lane saying good evening to her. She just poked her nose up a moment ago on the show. I should have put her in live, shouldn't I? But yeah, she's out there. And listen to her between 12 and 4 on a Saturday afternoon to Soul Syndicate. Herself and Barry B. And she also have guest DJs on there. If she pays me enough, I might actually do a Saturday afternoon. Anyway, it's Smith on your radio. Al Johnson and Gene Khan. And
Since you've been gone, I can't think of nothing else. I just can't last a day without you. For this time, I think I'm over you. You cross my mind and wake up memories. There's nothing left to do but come running straight to you and let you know just what's on my mind. So many nights just reminiscing, trying to find the mind that was missing. We were lost, but now we've been found. It's so much better the second time around. It's fascinating to see love regenerating from all this time that we have been waiting. Ain't nothing left to do but come running straight to you and let you know just what's on my mind.
And I am going to give you more next week between 8 and 10 o'clock. The lovely Joni, who's on Friday morning between 9 and 12. She gives you the new reggae music, but she just sent me over. If you're based in West London, or you can get over to West London, Southwest 10.